Welcome to the Macbeef-Banquet podcast.
Episode 111.
My name is Miles, and this is 111.
This is 111. That's my birthday.
Yeah. And this is Henry, and we're on episode 111.
Yes. Thank you for that distinction. So, in today's episode, we're going to talk about Election. Yeah, we watched Election.
Yes.
I fucking liked that movie.
It was really good.
It was very solid. Like you said, very predictable, but like in a good way. It was a fun way.
It had predictable moments.
Indeed.
But it still somehow found a way to surprise you.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Very poetic.
Yeah.
Indeed. Quiet.
Shut the
I thought you were like saying that like that on purpose. My bad. So, what'd you like? What'd you like about it? You hadn't seen it before, right?
Nope. I had never seen it, but the picture plus like the description kind of caught my interest and was like, interesting. This looks good.
Mm-hmm.
It stars Matthew Broderick, Reese Witherspoon, and the guy, what's his name?
The guy from American Pie. Chris
Yeah.
Klein.
Chris Klein.
Jessica Campbell. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is Chris Klein. Yep. Chris Klein.
Some other people.
And Jessica Campbell, who's a principal.
Phil Reeves. Yeah.
Yep.
He was good too. The custodian was funny.
Yeah.
I liked that bit. That was probably my favorite part coming back around. But yeah, no, it was it came out in 99.
Okay, hold on, wait. The mother of the Metzler mom.
Mm-hmm.
She's apparently an American diplomat.
Wait, really?
She was the ambassador to Burkina Faso from 2006 to 2009 and the Republic of Malawi from 2011 to 2014.
Really?
Yeah. I only figured that out because like her picture on there is like her in front of a flag, and that's only really like people who work.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, that's interesting. So
Janine Jackson.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah.
But
to the Republic of Malawi.
Mm-hmm.
She's 72 years old. Go figure.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Imagine casting her and just being like, no, because she served after the movie. Yeah.
Back to the movie.
Yes.
Matthew Broderick. I think Matthew Broderick and obviously Reese Witherspoon both did really good jobs.
Oh yeah.
At their part.
Mm-hmm.
Reese Witherspoon was a little bit too much at times.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like she was going like full psychopath or something.
Mm-hmm.
How angry she got, and I guess it makes sense with the character.
For like, yeah.
But still felt like a bit much.
Sure. I can see that. I can agree. There were some moments where it was just almost funny. Like I remember you were laughing quite a bit at the beginning, and she's like marching over to Mr. Metzler, whatever, by Paul, after like he decides to run or whatever, and so it's definitely meant to be very gung ho about all that.
Very defensive.
Yeah. But it was
Matthew Broderick did a really good job.
I liked his scenes on, like, I don't know. I really liked the scene when he's going to apologize to his wife, basically, or try to
and she just closed the door in his
face. Yeah. I don't know. Something about his acting there I thought was pretty solid.
Yeah.
And yeah, especially towards the end as he got more unraveled, too. But
and obviously it's a film with narration, and typically you have in the past seemed to not like narration.
It depends how it's done.
Yeah.
For something like this, I think it works better.
Yeah, they use it to add to the comedy.
Yeah. No, I think it fits the movie because it feels kind of, I don't know, not campy, but it's like,
yeah, it's got
a charm.
One thing I did wish was they didn't bring it up at the beginning that something was going to happen, I guess.
Oh, like hinting that
something big was going to happen, because it
I
didn't
knew
feel
he was a good man, and
by the end it didn't feel as bad.
Yeah.
It was just him,
or even as big of a payoff,
rigging the election.
Yeah, exactly. And then what was it? Oh, he got expelled. Not expelled. He was a student. He got
technically
fired.
Resigned.
Yeah.
I don't know. That part was a little confusing. Yeah, I don't know.
What was confusing? Like you just
the way he said it was like he they talked for a bit, and then he resigned and he accepted that, and that was it, or something like that.
Yeah, well, I
Something
think it
along
was
those
like an
lines.
unspoken thing. Like it's just like, yeah.
They knew it was. He knew it
He's
was
like,
gonna either
come
get
on,
fired or
just
not.
yeah.
Overall, really good though.
You said it made you think a lot. Like asks a lot of good
It
questions.
made me think a lot about like what's priority, I guess, in my eyes, in your eye, whoever's fucking watching the movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How like you look at Reese Witherspoon's character, Flick something.
Tracy
Flick, thank you.
Fuck.
Tracy Fuck, that's right.
What was it? Pick fuck or yeah.
Excuse
Whatever the
me.
cupcake said. Sorry. Yeah,
You're good.
I was drinking a lot of soda before this.
That was me who was burping.
Oh, sorry. I got confused.
How she was like so focused on success, and like obviously, okay, it's very commendable,
Yeah.
she's very determined to get what she wants and follow her dreams, and that is absolutely fair. But then you look at Paul Metzler, and he doesn't seem to have a direction in life, and is really more just about like more easygoing, and is obviously just a nice guy.
Yeah.
Although a bit dim.
Yeah, just a little. He's like, I don't know.
He is definitely dumb.
He doesn't like. Yeah, he's not like street smart really by any means. Or, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't. Yeah, he just follows like that. I'm gonna be a good person.
Yeah,
not like.
And that seems to work well for him, I guess.
Yeah, in the end,
he has
it
friends.
really works out. Yeah,
he has friends.
He's kind of like just like oblivious to like almost like anyone. I feel like that like is like
yeah,
it's him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, almost kind of oblivious to how other people feel too, because she was obviously. Or wait, did he bring up to at some point? Oh yeah, he did. He was like he brought up to the teacher, was like she looked a little mad.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So I wouldn't say he's a. I retract what I said. He's not oblivious to people's emotions, but he's definitely oblivious to people being mean to him, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and I've definitely met people like that too. Mm-hmm. I'm one of those people. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a good person.
We're not going to talk about it on the podcast.
You know what? Yeah, okay, shut the fuck
up. And it just sort of like made you think like, what do you want most, almost, and what do you?
Yeah.
Which one do you think you gravitate more towards? Someone who wants more friends and doesn't want success as much or doesn't care as much, or do you think you would be more determined on reaching your goals? It's just sort of like I don't know. It's really interesting to me.
Yeah, well, and I mean, and like you said too, just like following your dreams.
But that's that's a good thing to have. I'll say that.
It's good to have goals and passions. You know what I mean? I mean, otherwise, like, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. But what do you think? Do you think that the sister, whatever her name was, the sister though, the third one in the election, like, what do you think she represented in the end?
Out of what I said?
Yeah, because I mean, I know you said Paul's kind of like the
person who doesn't really resign to either, who has no goals, or doesn't really have any friends either.
Yeah. Although she does smoke some dank joints and it's a girl. I think one thing to say is she was definitely too young. Yeah, to be smoking pot.
Well, besides that, Henry, definitely too young to sort of realize what she wants in life, friends or dreams, because you could tell because she was like, with the first girl she dated, she was like, I'm in love with her.
Absolutely, yeah. The
then
typical
girl,
like middle school, high school. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the love of my life.
Yeah, I like the mirroring of like the swing shots and stuff.
They did the exact same thing.
She's just
she's the love
we're
of
inseparable.
My life.
Oh my god. If you were to kill yourself, I'd toss myself in the concrete mixer.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, and she's like, I would become part of your tomb or whatever. Like,
there has to be something with the concrete plant.
What?
That's
where she
because
was at,
that's where
wasn't
she
it?
visited.
Yeah.
She mentioned jumping into it.
Oh, yeah.
And then the brother Paul had the party at the end of the movie.
I didn't even realize that.
At the concrete.
Could it be that maybe their like family works there or something?
That's what I was thinking. Like maybe her parents died there.
Yeah.
because she was
And-
adopted.
Oh my god, that would be so crazy if like it was like that's like representative to her like her parents and stuff. Like her parents died and became part of the concrete or something somehow. Because like, well,
They
that's what she
fell in.
said. She's like, I'd become a part of the concrete and become part of your team.
Oh yeah,
It's like
it's
what?
apparently a part of the Criterion Collection, by the way.
Oh, gotcha.
See,
They have a. I believed you.
well, I just mainly just wanted to show you the cupcake.
Bullshit. Yeah, pick fuck. That was funny. I did like that bit, especially because we like totally saw it coming, or we thought it looked.
Well,
like
no
it.
one even mentioned it ever.
Exactly, which makes it even better.
But we noticed the fact that like Flick, when she put on the cupcakes, one of them definitely said "fuck."
Yeah. Eat me. Did you know that there was an alternate ending?
No, what was the alternate ending?
Apparently, the film's original ending was not known until a rough work print of it was found in a box of VHS tapes at a yard sale in 2011.
Wait, what?
This ending also appears in the third draft of the script, which can be read online. It is faithful to the book, which I do want to check out the book at some point. And
Yeah,
it was
I
based
am
on a book.
interested in it.
Jim stays in Omaha and is hired as a used car salesman by one of his former students instead of moving to New York. Tracy encounters Jim while looking to buy a car, and the two settle their differences before she has him sign her yearbook. I kind of like the other ending better.
I like the one. They went with.
I think it just works better. I think
Especially because in the fucking moment when he runs away at the end.
Yeah, after throwing the cup. Hey asshole! Have you ever had that happen?
No. In the text, I guess we're on to trivia. I guess I don't know. That's kind of trivia.
Yeah. Just something I found on Wikipedia.
In the text of a newspaper article in the film, if you've paused the film in order to read this entire article, your time would be better spent reading Citizen Ruth, 1996, from your local video store. Do you know how hard it is to write these fake view stories for newspaper movie props? I've got better things to do.
What the hell?
This was Chris Klein's debut film.
Mm-hmm. Chris Klein was the
Metzler son.
Oh yeah, that's right. We said
Right?
Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. His debut. You said.
Yeah, this was debut film.
Gotcha. That's what scored him American Pie.
Yeah. Since the movie was shot in a real high school, adjacent classrooms had real class going on while some scenes for the movie were being done. In the soundtrack, some background noises come from real teachers and students. Director Alexander Payne decided to leave that in as to give the movie a more realistic sound.
Interesting. I like it. Yeah. Use what you got.
Reese Witherspoon disapproved of director Alexander Payne's decision to include a freeze frame of Tracy with a contorted face.
I loved that bit.
That was the best bit.
That was good, honestly. Especially with that every time that sound came in.
Lauren Nelson, who played the custodian in the movie, was actually a custodian at a different school in Omaha, which is where I think they filmed the place in general. Omaha, Nebraska.
Gotcha.
That's right. Each of the three candidates have a fake Tiffany lamp on their bedside tables.
Interesting.
Tiffany lamp? Oh, like the lamp from Breakfast and Tiffany's?
Maybe.
Something like that.
I'll look it up. Keep looking at some cool facts.
One of the porno videos in Jim McAllister's collection is called The Big Election.
Oh, there we go. And it features... No, I'm kidding.
A big erection.
A huge erection.
Matthew Broderick actually urinated against the tree in the scene outside Linda's house.
You mean it wasn't CGI?
They didn't CGI his penis?
Wait, you saw his penis?
No, it was...
I missed out on that shit?
They CGI'd his penis.
Oh, gotcha.
You just don't see it.
He doesn't have a penis.
They CGI'd it a little bigger.
I was gonna say he felt incompetent. No offense, Matthew Broderick. If you have a small penis,
Reese Witherspoon's portrayal of Tracy
condone
Flick was voted as the 45th greatest movie performance of all time by Premiere Magazine.
By Premiere?
I would say it's the greatest movie performance of all time. One of the as 45th, but whatever.
Right. It doesn't deserve that.
Well, While shooting the basement scene involving Jim McAllister, the film crew left everything the real tenants of the house had in their basement. They only made room for the film equipment.
Wow, that's lazy, but I love it.
If you look closely at some of the Pick Flick cupcakes Tracy places on the table before offering one to Mr. McAllister, you'll notice some of them spell out a very obscene word because of the bottom of the L in the word flick
What?
is elongated.
Like, pick fuck. Oh my god.
Reese originally wanted to play Tammy Metzler,
Yeah.
the sister.
Sister.
Former 44th President Barack Obama has said that this is his favorite political movie.
Interesting. He sees himself in Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
You think someone ever threw a milkshake at his car? Or whatever he was drinking?
I think it was just like a Pepsi or something. Oh, it definitely was a Pepsi.
Oh, was it?
Because he drinks Pepsi.
Oh, yeah.
Because she said that Coke is the number one
Oh, yeah.
soda drink, and
That was her talking
he's
point.
like looking at it like, you fucking bitch.
You dumbass.
I drink Pepsi all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Were you looking up something?
Oh, the Tiffany lamps? Yeah. But they're just like... They just have like the...
Diamonds or something on them?
Well, just like the pattern, yeah. It looks like a...
Oh.
It's like those sort of...
Okay.
Almost like stained glass windows. So stained glass, I guess. That's what you just call it. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's?
She said,
I think all three of those kids have the same Tiffany lamp.
Spoilers. Oh, that's okay. That's the... Okay. Apples are featured prominently in the movie, usually before trouble arrives for a character. They are used as an analogy to entice Paul Metzler to enter the election. An apple tree is shown before Mr. McAllister is stung by a bee. Apples hang over the doorway to Mr. McAllister's living room right before he discovers his wife knows he cheated on her. And Mr. McAllister wins the Apple Teacher of the Year award at the beginning of the movie. Oh, yeah, like teacher, apple.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that makes sense. It's symbolic.
Mm-hmm. When Paul is called into the office to be told the truth about the election, his Spanish class is conjugating the verb perder, meaning to lose.
To lose.
Did you know that?
I did.
Perder.
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 He lost or something like that.
Yeah.
He loses.
Wait, what? The number of disregarded votes outnumbered those for Tracy and Paul. Tammy would have won the election had she not been expelled.
Because she was the no vote.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
All right, here's a do you want to hear a more full explanation of the other ending?
Yeah.
The original ending had Tracy McAllister reconciling, revealing that the whole thing was maybe a twisted love-hate type relationship. Tracy comes to the car dealership where McAllister is working and asks him to sign a yearbook. She confesses fear to him about going off to college, and he consoles her. And then he apologizes to her for sabotaging her election. This is a huge departure from what happens in the theatrical release, which doesn't have any such reconciliation between the story rivals. Oh, and then it just explains what actually happens in the movie. But apparently the ending can be viewed on YouTube. Unless they're talking about the actual ending.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Wait, what? When Tracy wonders what Dave is up to since being fired, he is seen working at the same store that Kurtwood Smith worked in.
They love Citizen Ruth, huh?
In Citizen Ruth. Which was mentioned on that newspaper clipping.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
And that's it. They're paying homage to it. I wonder what is. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Yeah, I haven't either.
96 Citizen Ruth. I haven't even seen Citizen Kane, Henry.
What? But it's like the perfect movie. It's the Godfather of movies.
People always say that.
And I've seen it a couple times. It's all right. It's not great, but no, it's good.
Oh man, this is a long. Okay. This movie isn't really about high school. It's about the inherent ruthlessness, corruption, and chaos in the American political system, as exemplified through this high school election. Just as Lord of the Flies was about man's inherent savagery, as played out by these young British boys who gradually become murderous little cretins while stranded on an island, election is an elaborate metaphor for the corruption in politics as played out by the student government election, which you could say is very obvious because it's a fucking election.
Exactly.
When McAllister asks the students about the difference between ethics and morals, Perota and Payne are asking the audience to think about morality and how it gets tested throughout the movie. The fact that McAllister later questions Tracy about her morals, and McAllister also confronts his friend Dave, Novotny,
Yeah.
about his
in the
morals,
beginning.
are supposed to underline this point. And then when McAllister ironically commits a huge moral gaffe himself by sabotaging the election, underline the point even further. McAllister throwing away the voting slips and Tracy tearing up her competitors' posters are both examples of ruthlessness, and how these savage acts inspire similarly
Similarly.
It sounds wrong.
Similarly.
And how these savage acts inspire similar savage acts. I'm just not gonna try that. Tracy ruthlessly tears up all of Paul Metzler's posters, which in part inspires McAllister to tear up her votes, which then later inspires another student to savagely spit at him, all of which causes McAllister to savagely throw his big gulp of Pepsi at Tracy's car and so on. Savagery inspires more savagery. It's a never-ending cycle.
Don't become a savage. I love how I went from like Lord of the Flies, which is like they like literally kill one another.
Yeah, it was just a metaphor. Henry, he was just comparing.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Okay, they're both based on books, so.
Yeah, well,
I've never seen the movie though. So Lord of the Flies. Yeah, heard it's bad though.
Yeah.
All right.
Not as good as the book. Yeah.
So good movie. Would recommend it.
Yeah.
Definitely watch it.
We'll watch it again.
If you're into like dark horror movies, not what dark humor. Not horror.
It was
movies.
very scary. Yeah. You kidding me? When you got stung by that bee, dude.
Oh, it was nasty, bro.
It's a
Right in the fucking eye too.
Yeah, it was rough, dude.
Dark humor movies and movies that make you think.
Mm-hmm. The big questions.
Obviously, I just spoiled some of it already, so fuck off.
Yeah, take that.
Have you watched anything this week, Henry?
Trying to think if I have. No, I haven't. I have not.
Yeah. Did you watch episode 9 of What We Do in the Shadows?
No, not yet. I've been falling a little behind. Is it good?
Fuck. You'll see.
Is it bad?
I wouldn't say it's good, but it's like
The best one of the season.
No. That was, I don't remember what episode that was, but there was one I was laughing almost every minute.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
What did you watch?
Let's see. Puss in Boots.
Had you seen it before?
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's where Zach Galifianakis plays the egg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Humpty Dumpty, the egg.
Yeah, the egg.
He's the egg.
Exactly. It's all right. It's fine. It's a kids movie.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more, but I can't remember.
So you know what? As far as we're concerned, there's not. Joke's on you. I'm gonna be drunk when I edit this, so I won't even listen to you.
Are you drunk? Can you hear this, Henry?
Don't talk to him like that. You
Talk to me. Talk to me, Henry.
Let me
Speak
talk to you.
Ayúdame.
If I was your
Ayúdame.
boyfriend, never.
Ayúdame, el gato es sucio.
Fuck you. I hate you.
Why?
No, I love you.
Why?
Why? No, wait. Should find some good ones here.
Oh, this movie worked actually because November is election month. Not this.
Not this
year.
Not this year,
but
not this year.
If you are listening to this, you should check out a new video, a couple of videos actually we dropped. Yesterday, the Halloween special came out, And then, past few days before that, we've been releasing some Films Essentially episodes. So definitely check those out. Those are always fun to watch.
That's decided.
Henry,
So,
cut back in.
all right, yeah, we didn't even need to cut out really. I guess not really, but
It's up to you.
I'll cut that out. We're gonna watch
Henry, cut back in.
Henry, cut back out. Miles, why the fuck are you doing this to me? Like, I don't understand. No. All right. Obviously, I was joking, but Henry, cut back in. In case you're... I don't know. We're going to watch...
Henry, cut back out.
Fuck
Hold on.
you.
You need to take a second. You need to relax, bud. Okay? You need to just chill. Henry, cut back in.
Okay. Henry, cut the fuck back out.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
You're good. I just need to, refocus. Okay.
Henry, what are we watching this week, bro?
Okay. I was gonna do like a tongue twister, but then I said Mary, and I don't know.
Okay. Wait.
Henry, cut back in.
Henry, what are we watching this week, bro?
Henry, cut out. Miles, shut the fuck up. We're gonna watch The Master, so it's on Netflix, and I think that's the only one that's free on. I think looks like Hulu and Amazon need a premium subscription, which we're not. We're not the 1%. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Okay.
Which you still have, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I know you said you've gotten into trouble with them before, so.
I mean, yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's not talk about that on the podcast.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Henry, cut back out. Yeah, we'll check out The Master. So it's got Philip Seymour Hoffman, Joaquin Phoenix. Came out in 2012. So
Came out in 012?
2012 is what I said.
012?
Came out in 012. Back in the olden days.
Oh, man.
012. That's when I was born, back in 012.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, I have the personality of someone that was born in 012, implying that I'm... Hold on, it took me a second. 9 years old. So, yeah, check that out with us next week. And, yeah.
The Master.
I haven't seen it. Miles hasn't seen
Master of Disguise, yeah.
The Master of Disguise.
I want to be the Master of Disguise. I want to be the Master
I love this voice right now. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah. I love the Tracy's voice when he's like in bed or whatever and he like hears it in his head.
Yeah, he's
that was really funny.
Looking at the back of her head, but it turns out it's other. Not turns out.
Well, no, not that. Like when he's like dreaming or something, and she's like whispering in his head.
Oh yeah,
like
and also
voice.
she does like this weird thing with her mouth where she's like talks and then she's like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. He's like feels like wetness in his ear.
Yeah. Oh God. Why so serious? No. Okay. Sorry.
God.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it. All right. See you guys next week.
Henry, wait, cut back in.
Why the fuck was that so quiet? Henry, cut back out.
Henry, cut back in.
Fuck you.